Alright there everyone, and welcome to another live stream. Today, we're carrying on from where we left off. Some point last week, I haven't streamed much lately. And we have finally made it to the Emerald Stair, where I've got no specific things I want to do. We're just going to do some exploring. We might start our main quest if we get to town. When we get to town. But yeah, that's too bothered about. Exit here. So, plan. Talk to the strange voice again.
We dream of steel and charred earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you.
What's your problem with her?
Blinding light. A searing brand. We know it. We recall something. Someone.
Someone.
You are not safe with her.
So you don't have history with her, can't you tell me more?
We reach. The spines tear into us. We pull our hands away. But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. We know.
Just don't trust this voice. Did Lodwin hurt you specifically?
A storm from the same spark. All pain cuts with the same blade. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
Comes to it, I'll do it my way.
No recourse but teeth. The flame spreads toward the garden
Flame
wall.
spreads.
Listen. Have care. Have care.
What's happening there? I mean, coding's gone a bit wonky. Okay. YouTube's not maintaining it. That looks like it's getting enough. To maintain it. Right, I'm just going to open it up on my phone, see if there's any problem with it. One momento. Looks like it's alright. I don't know what his problem is. Now where's the chat gone? Might as well leave that up to see what happens. It's being weird. Okay, so. Came down from there. The bear. No. They've all seen me. Go away, bears. I'm just exploring. I don't know what this place is, but I want to explore it. Ah! No, bear. Stop it, bear. Ah. Whew.
Another win, but who's counting?
Me. Who are you? Zombie gardeners? Zombie gardeners.
Why is it as if people weren't hungry enough?
Nope. Can't get in there. Don't trust the zombie gardeners.
A godlike in Emerald Stair. Well,
Real person.
maybe our luck's improving.
Lighted cup. Okay.
I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day.
Excuse me?
Beatrice. You know, the one with her viscera on display? As
Okay.
you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
We can smell it too.
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple.
No, nothing ever is. Using undead for labour?
What am I supposed to do? Just let them decompose?
Yeah.
Reanimated corpses are the future of low maintenance and
Clicked off.
very friendly. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong.
I already did. Looks like Beatrice ate some spelled crops.
Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories.
Go in.
Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy, unraveling our work. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me, but at least
Okay.
now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike. You're a natural.
Why, thank you. So all the equipment around the farms.
We're animancers. Hooking up equipment and seeing what happens is what we do. You see, the living lands is rich with essence, the energy of souls. We channel this energy into our fields. And
Okay.
that's why Emerald Stair is the breadbasket of the living lands.
There's something poetic about the idea of plants eating souls to survive. Creepy, but poetic.
But as you can see, we've been dealing with some irregularities.
Trying souls into crops is unconventional, but brilliant.
Thank you. We've been at it for a while now, but there is still so much to learn. Traditional farms depend on water, sunlight, and the mercy of insects. What you see here is no different.
Right.
Animancy can change the world. But it's an uphill climb. People don't trust what they don't understand.
That's true. Tell her.
Come back soon.
Look inside your house. Okay. I can hear jingling. There, jingly, jingly. Oop. I want them. Where's this taking us out? That was her there, so... Background here. Okie dokie.
More of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Bad, okay. They're the jingly. Hello, weird goat. If it's bad, there must be a way in. Coastal farms. Okay. To the other side.
Yeah.
How do I get in there? Oh. Bad. It's got to be a way. Hey Ellen, how are you doing? I'm slightly late starting myself. Just got home from the vet with your roommate's cat. Not much. We've just found this farm. We've literally just started. It's using zombies for farming.
Quiet, Nimdut.
It's creepy. Yep. Extremely creepy. There's a building here I want to get into because there's stuff and I can't work out how to get in. Can I go around the back? Can't go around the back. There it is. Huh.
Come and get.
Ah, don't stab me. Naughty zombie.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Okay, why did I come in here and kill that zombie? Don't know, but I did. Maybe it'll come up later. Yep. Hit it with my sword. That's just back over here. Oh. I have to break down some of these common ones I've been getting. Let's do that while we got space. Find one. Common bow. 3. Yeah, so where we're going is a bit of a journey. I'm not stuck in. If there are no ducks. He's a boat. Don't sign of anything good though. Shame. Yeah, these vines are just destroying the place. You don't want to talk to me. Ooh, big chest. What's in the chest? Money. Gambison.
The great mystery is, are godlike blessed?
Please, they just are. Anything else is speculation.
Ah, I hate speculation. I want answers.
I can hear a jingling. There it is. Don't let me open it. How do I get back up? There you go. Missed that one before. Remy Solar and Yvette Rigo.
I can't believe my eyes. A true godlike. And
Yes, it's I, a true godlike. I need to go back over to here because analytics was going all wonky again.
Please, excuse us.
Ha 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 ha. Keep my sword out. Sword seems to be better than me wand. Got that building check out. All this.
This is one of the Living Land's main export hubs. Or it used to be.
Yo, you don't want to talk to me. You want to talk to me? No. I'll keep climbing then if nobody wants to talk to me. Lieutenant Sagner, you want to talk to me? Hi, Lieutenant.
I don't know who or what you are, and frankly, it doesn't matter. Stay out of trouble, and there won't be any problems.
You're always this friendly?
No. You just got lucky enough to catch me on a good day. So, what do you want?
Just try and meet more of the locals.
Fine. I'm Ranger Lieutenant Sanya. No, I'm not a blasted animancer, and no, I don't like talking to strangers. I am stationed here, in the sad ruins that are all that remain of Fjord's once bustling mercantile district.
Mercantile.
Obviously, it has seen better days.
What happened to cause it to fall to ruin?
Depends on who you ask. For all their supposed knowledge, not even the animancers know for sure. 40
Right.
years ago, this place was a bustling harbor, shipping food to Thirdborn, Paradis, and the occasional smaller settlement.
Okay.
I would know. I
Would
was
ya?
still right here, at this very post.
Don't look old enough to have been here that long ago.
Dwarves live longer, so 40 years isn't that long to us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some ruins to watch over.
Okay. carrying wandering around. Done noise again, it looks like howling in distress. Ooh, jingly janglies. Nice. Let's go back down to the bottom. You won't let me just fall off. Makes a change, the game's looking after me. Right, dead ahead. Are we looking at this one? No, so do this, then those two. You wanna talk? No. You wanna talk? Ah, it's a merchant.
Ah, a new face. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
There may not be much left, but feel free to take a look.
Show me what you have. Lockpicks. All them. I'll do for now.
I'll be back out there in no time.
I am off duty. But I am off duty.
If you need a ranger, find a Cierno at headquarters. I can't help you.
I can't help you. You wanna talk? No. You wanna talk? You wanna talk? Anybody wanna talk? I'm good at doing side quests. Nope. Fancy insignia on the side of that. Yep, I'll have it. Get some money in. Feels like I should be able to get in there. We looked at that house there. Totally lost of what we have looked at now. Oop, this one's open. Market list, okay. Hello, lockbox. Don't think I've been over here. That's. I haven't been to this one, have I? Yeah, back at the docks. Don't care. Probably should read these a bit more carefully. Nope, can't climb the ladder. Oop. Apples. Where am I supposed to be going now? What quest?
7 in the past week. How am I supposed to live like this?
Yeah, no, the docks. I think I've done this one yet. Go and see that guy with the side quest in a bit. Back to coastal farms. Joseph, back up. What? Just do the jingling first. I was just going to annoy me if I didn't.
Ah, Ado. You've caught me at an unfortunate time. You wouldn't happen to be an animancer?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Matico. I mean, forgive me. It has been a trying week.
Okay.
If I have to chase down one more revenant, I'll lose my mind.
Your defense, I wouldn't want to catch a dead body either.
They can't even move fast, but I turn away for an instant and another one is gone. It wouldn't be so bad if I had any idea where they went. All I'm doing is wearing my shoes out.
Well, they don't contain this before people panic.
People are used to the damned things wandering around. I'm the one who's panicking here.
Okay. Calm
If
down.
Ella finds out, I'll never hear the end of it.
Appeal to her vanity, tell her only she can fix it. Works on me.
I have to have some standards, even at a time like this. You know, maybe there is something. Maybe I know where they went.
Really? That's a big
I've caught them
change.
trying to shamble off to the nearby lake before. Revenants aren't very bright. That can't be a coincidence. They must be attracted to something. It could even have power over them.
Ew. Now I have to know more.
I was hoping you'd say that. Just follow the trail of revenants. I'd look myself, but I don't trust the few subjects I have left. Oh,
Okay.
and if you find something, I'd be grateful if you brought it here. I want to
Right.
see whether it leads the surviving revenants back. The only way to find out is to experiment.
Ah, experiment. Look for the revenants. Oh, that's all the way out there. Okay, so we've basically just done this tiny area. Let's start heading in the right direction now. We need...
I don't see what's the problem.
Oh,
They just make me feel uncomfortable.
I'm glad to see revenants working in our fields. I see nothing wrong with it.
What if the body used to be your brother? Your grandfather?
your grandfather.
You, Adiran, you know what a revenant is, don't you? Your dead friends and family walking around rotting all over your cabbages?
The dead shouldn't be used farming equipment.
At least someone around here seems to have a semblance of common sense.
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return. The smile of the harvest.
What?
I just wish more people agreed with you and me.
No, you don't talk. Hylia's talent. We need that for something, don't we?
You there. You
Yes, me there.
Can you tell me the way to Fjord's market?
I don't think Fjord does much commerce these days.
That makes no sense. Their grain exports are what keep the whole region fit. Oh no. I don't believe it. This is the market, isn't it?
No one tell you what's been going on?
We've had our own dream thralls to deal with. I came here to cut a deal that'd feed Thirdborn for a month. I was meant to set up a supply line.
Anything else you can trade?
I don't know. Maybe there's a market for salted fish. Do animancers use Andra's mouth? I'll think of something. Thanks anyway.
No, you don't want to talk.
Long walk back.
Farmer's Market Beacon. Nice.
If you came to bless the crops,
I'm
you're
out.
too late.
Bow. Not taking the bow. Oh, the grenade though. Whee.
What do you mean that's all you've got? Last week you said there would be grain.
I know what I said. We only have so much to go around.
Are the animals starving as well? Or are they sipping tea?
Take it up with the governor. I don't make the rules. Go
Don't make the
home,
rules.
lay traps in the woods and pray for game. I can't help you.
No cutting in luck. We know you're stashing the grain somewhere. Well, let's have it.
There's
Another
no
late
cash,
harvest.
as I've told you
How do they expect me to feed my
How do
family?
they expect me to feed my
Last
family?
season, we were lining
It's
up
a good,
all the way
good
to the
point.
river. But at least there was enough food for everyone.
Notice that the market is pretty dead.
It's not just the market either. Emerald Stair might as well be a graveyard. Animancers are supposed to work miracles on these lands. But what good are miracles if we're starving?
For someone in charge, maybe they'll listen to
We
reason.
want to find the governor then. Bastard's hiding in the big house on the far side of town.
Right.
Animancers gave us these farms. If the harvest doesn't come, they'll be the ones who pay.
They didn't bite your farms.
We'll see about that. Word of advice, Outlander. Don't tarry in Emerald Stair. Not if you value
You're
your
threatening me. You level up.
godlike. Godlike.
Is that all you got to say? Godlike. Attribute. Oh yeah. Look at them to spend. Only 1 point available. Wizard, we haven't done much. We've done more fighter. Charge, don't really care about. Increases stamina penalty for medium or heavy armor. Shield bash. Taking damage, slowly regenerate 100% of the last amount of health lost. Increase maximum health. That could be good. What's under Ranger? Reduces stamina, cost dodge, ooh, maybe. Steady aim. Not really using that. Now, perfect block to get some melee. Let's try do that. We haven't really been doing any blocking, but we should try. 1 point of this available. Let's carry capacity. It's just damage from all sources. Constitution. Maximum health and resistance to poison and bleeding. Maybe, because that's maximum health. Perception. Critical hit chance. No. Intellect. I think Constitution, maybe. Go Constitution. Really need to get rid of some of this. Got space for now, though. Armor.
Gatsabo! Did the cow step on your face?
Hey, rude.
You're the first godlike to come through in... Well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign.
But that's just me. I'm doing that one. What makes you think my presence means anything?
Some believe the gods have abandoned Emerald Stair. And yet, here I am talking to one of their offspring. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon, this market will be empty come winter.
Could always ask the other settlements for aid.
You'd think so, but they don't approve of animancy. Something about undead farmhands makes them nervous. They still buy our crops, mind you, when the harvest's good.
So you got for sale. What's that? Provides information located fragments of skins. Tempted. Lockpicks, I'll take them. As usual. Fine axe. My axe would be better already. Tempted. I'm not using much magic. Maybe I should start using it a bit more. And while we're here, switch over to this.
What? God, you scared.
There was a jingly sound. Where's it coming from? I'll have your fish. Over this side somewhere. I think it's in this corner of the building. Go up on this tree, see if we can climb along. Yep, there it is. There it is, knew there was one somewhere. Keep scouting round. Nope. Nope. Hello, see the out.
Gods, what do I tell Sovia? What do I tell the children?
What children?
It's not bad enough that their mother a little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it?
Why didn't you tell me what you lost instead of insulting me?
I left the whole pile right here. Enough food, good food, safe food, to get us through the next few months. I went inside just for a moment. The bandits took everything. This was probably her last harvest. There's not a damn thing left to eat.
Something else wrong with this farm.
What? No. We're fine. No smuggling, no dream scourge. What are you implying?
Said her last harvest, not ours. Something wrong with your wife.
Huh. Like sticking your nose in other people's business, do you?
Fine, keep struggling. You clearly got something to prove.
No, it's not like that. Gods, I don't know who to trust these days.
No.
My wife, she's sick. Not a dream troll, just sick.
Right.
Known for a while now. But treatment is expensive. There's not enough to go around.
Right.
I thought if she could eat well for whatever time she had left, she'd be more comfortable. And now, it's gone. There. Are you happy?
Of course not. Now I really have to find that stolen food.
Ah, finally! Someone who cares about something other than themselves. When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. They're probably hiding up there, waiting to steal from someone else.
Yeah, steal from
You come
someone
back
else.
with my crops, and I'll give you whatever I can. You can't put a price on survival.
Okay, so another side quest added to the pile. Okay, what's this? Those seeking the inhabitants of the building may find a new domicile within the walls. Living outside the walls simply become too dangerous. By order of Governor Vidaro, this property is to remain vacant until further notice. Okay. Like that. Random gem. Just lying there.
Yeah.
People. Hello, people. Do you want to talk to me, people?
I really don't think you can deny that everything wrong in Eora. How else will they live?
I have things. What happens
Not
when
really.
this madness spreads to dawn?
No beacon. Nice. Who are you? Nico.
Word of advice, give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giata's about to tear that poor man a new one.
Giata?
One of our animancers. She's bright as a spark, but a mite confrontational. She came storming up the hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting started.
Animancers fighting? This I have to see.
This isn't the first time Giata's put the governor in his place, but it might be the last.
Could be. What are they fighting about?
Look around. The town's overgrown, the crops are dying. What's not to fight about?
Just take a blessed day look outside. It doesn't take a genius to see this place is rolling downhill.
The governor's manor is on the far side of town. You can't miss it. Just follow the sound of foul language.
I was hoping to learn some local curses.
Looking forward to seeing what it looks like when animancers fight.
Into town. Unaware damage bonus. Attacks on unaware enemies receive a damage bonus. Ooh, good. I'm going to have to remember to do that. Captain Aether?
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
Some activities with importance to the rank and file.
I am a captain in the Steel Garrote, envoy. The name is Alfir. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Perhaps diplomacy should be left to diplomats, Captain.
Fair enough, envoy. Talk to the man all you'd like. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adirian interests.
Stare quizzically.
We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Yeah, I don't like her.
Subtle means something different outside of Solace.
Have some of that. Have some of that. Where am I going? You. Merchant.
Can I interest you in some glaive berries or better spells, perhaps?
Maybe.
Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary
Legitimate
of
apothecary.
Emerald Stair.
How's business going?
5 summers ago, business was thriving. But now charlatans are selling crystals and essence enlargers in the streets.
Essence enlargers.
Add rumors of dream scourge and everyone is buying from these swindlers. At least you've come in.
You could profit by selling such products. Customers will return eventually.
I'm not so sure. Fjord isn't what it used to be. Everyone's looking for cheap solutions to difficult problems. At least I don't have to convince you.
Yeah, what have you got? Oh, okay, you got a lot of stuff. Okay, let's go for exceptional dagger. 7 grand. Keeping the last light a day, because that is just 65%. It's not much difference. That stun is better though. What is my current? Where has it gone? There. Lexi's Grimoire. Not really bothered about that. Fan Flame, Chillbines, Jolting Touch. Tempted by that one. Fine Wand. Got Fine Wand. Ooh, Exceptional Wand. To be a lot better than the one I got. Fine Scale Armor. Got fine breastplate already. That's not as good. Definitely tempted by some of this. Wow. Lots of different boots. Really look at them at some point. But look at these exceptional ones. Exceptional wand. I don't know. I'll think about it. What was that? I missed look checking something. Saw something in the last second. This one. One hand unique ranged. Fine. So what is it? This. Oh, it's a special wand. Built in a way that more efficient channeling magic blast. Techniques used. No, it's a handful. Okay, so. It's still shock damage. Versus, so it's 39. 39, 32. It's exactly the same. I'll take it. Oh, I can sell some of these. Some money. There's my new wand. Oh, look at that fancy wand. Yep, this is worth it. Where am I supposed to be going?
Shouldn't you be on your way?
Yeah. Way, but I'm exploring. Well, where am I? I was at the board. It's available. Yeah. Battle reward we gain further killing of Earthblight known as build there and love it.
Those poor souls.
I'd be given for killing the notorious bandit gang. Yep. Kill a bear. Ligman. Wanted sons a cartographer from Paradise reported assistant Felicia.
Those Delamgan. They're not.
And some Zerups.
It's just in their nature. And all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind was here in the living lands. It is a pleasure to meet you.
No, it's a pleasure to meet
In
you.
case it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact for anyone with bounties to turn in. So return to me if you have any to claim.
I will turn with bounties collect.
Aurat Algori. I hope to see you soon.
Okay. Moving on, this way.
What else to get? They do such lovely work here, don't they? Hang on. I know you from Solace, right? I'm afraid I don't know who you are. Just as you don't know who I am. You're blessed ain't mad. I remember you. I gotcha. So, we understand each other then. I never thought the world of animancy could be so varied and fascinating.
Right, who is this guy?
Use of so much of this equipment.
So you're Pragoon and heard your people don't travel outside Gallowayne's tusks.
Yeah, I suppose it's a bit unusual to see one of my people about. But I'm here on important business. If you see anyone else from Sole's Keep, just do me a favor and don't tell them you saw me.
Why not?
It's not worth talking about, really. Some of my fellow wardens might misunderstand. But we still don't even know why you're here. You know what I mean. And Marius, it was good to see you. May you find all you're looking for and more. Please be... It's important that the council not hear about this.
Genuine healing crystal. Rejuvenate and
Honest
revitalize
ammo.
your personal essence.
The personal essence.
Oh, you
Rosanna.
startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be
Right.
the Adiran envoy I've been hearing.
It is I, the envoy.
Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
No apologies
Oh, so
necessary.
those gnats constantly buzzing in my ears are this lady's fault. Apology not accepted.
The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now
Have you?
the spirits are angry.
Imagine Fjord's problems have kept you busy to complete the rituals.
Exactly the case. With everything happening and my own advanced age, I have had trouble keeping up. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got
I'm not sure I
people
believe
waiting
that.
in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
It seems I'm with that. It seems like a waste of food when the rest of the town is starving.
I had to take the food. The fate of Fjord depends on it. I know Elena would understand how important it is to pay tribute to the dead.
Feeding the living should outweigh the needs of the dead.
This does help the living. By appeasing the dead, we end the dangers their anger caused. The crops will grow again. The dream scourge will end. All will be well once more.
What do you need this to do? It's not giving me an option to
You
say
must
no
take
to
these
it.
offerings of food and place them at 3 grave sites where the recently dead lay. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast.
Understood.
The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here.
And the third?
The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fjord, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds.
Maybe this
That
help
is
you
the
find
least
some
of
peace
my
as well.
worries. But yes, bringing closure to the recent dead will finally allow me a good night's sleep.
Really
I
now.
can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when the rituals are complete.
Okay. Trust out. Where am I supposed to be going now? Kind of behind me. There. What's this? Note is hastily scrawled, but reads, with love, LM. I hope this note finds you well. What an occasion. Despite lackluster fruit, you always with the life of the party. Hey.
Jota, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
There
Is
is
it?
no dream scourge in...
How can you ignore
Ah.
what's right in front of you? The Dream
I was
Scourge
trying to
is
look at the
here,
sign.
in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Yes, I am. Sorry to interrupt. I'm also looking into the Dream Scourge.
In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
No, I'm not going with that. That's a bit too. I'm the adherent envoy. Is that official enough?
Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you
No,
can
that's
see,
just a bonus.
I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around.
Right.
And now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species. Roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms.
The deeper I go into the living lands, the worse it gets.
Indeed. We were fighting the Dream Scourge before it even had a name. I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root.
Right.
Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
But you do. What would you what would it take to fix this?
Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
I think she, yeah, let me take her off your hands. I'll make sure nothing goes wrong.
I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
Maybe we can solve this dream rationally. Let cooler heads prevail.
Then we'd better do it somewhere else. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate.
Yep, don't trust him.
Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Banished?
What?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Glitchy. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
You're making a mistake.
Perhaps. But I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Okay, we'll do that.
I'll find us another bedroom.
Maxim. Now we need to speak with Giatta. Hey, up here. Oop. Have that. You weren't you having that, were you? You. Oop, another shop.
Ado, welcome to my fine...
Hello, shop.
Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late.
Anyone says I have much use for weapons or armor?
Nay, not really. But not all of us in Fjord are animancers, you know. Besides humble craftsmen such as myself, we have the rangers to outfit. Under
the rangers.
normal circumstances, I'd not sell to a traveler like yourself. But as I'm sure you've seen, these are not normal circumstances.
No, normal cases.
Care to see what I have?
Show me your wares. Oh, so much good stuff. Don't need any of this. 'Cause yeah, better than my last light of day. Need more steel chunks to upgrade that. I need the primal flame. What am I wearing at the moment? Fine breastplate. Tempted. That exceptional breastplate. $18 on that. So that male hauberk will be better. Not doing heavy. I'll have enough for it anyway. Your luck picks as well. I'm gonna buy all your stuff here.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, amico.
Grenade. Just sitting there.
That did not go as I had planned.
No.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
Thank you for your donations. Right.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
He was.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
Why start now?
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
People rarely want to hear the truth.
I want to live in his version of Fior Messiverno. But instead, I'm stuck here, in reality.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
Sorry about your exile, Giata.
So am I. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
Once we've cured it, what's next for you?
A good question with a good answer. For now, I shouldn't bother you with the details.
Oh, why not? Details are good.
I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you.
Go on.
I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
Aye. Not everyone from Adir hates animancy.
We will set aside our differences for the greater good, won't we, Giada?
Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
Even less after I killed the other one. As people keep reminding me.
Sorry. I only bring it up because animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind.
I will.
While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by...
Let her finish.
I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fior Messiverno. Forever.
Nothing ends. Think of a new beginning with new friends.
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be all right. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare squirrel over an open flame.
Of course it is.
If I focus on what I have gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution.
Okay.
Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
Will your colleagues even talk to me after what happened to you?
Don't worry. Ignacy can't banish us all. Monto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us.
Okay.
Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial.
Ooh, controversial.
but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fior.
Right.
Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name, and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
Sounds like I got my work cut out for me.
We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
I have a lot of packing ahead of me, but I've earned a short rest.
Okay. I'll talk later.
Naturally. Be seeing you, my friend.
Yes, my friend. Okay, so, map. Oh, you go first. What's down here? Curious. Gieta's basement key. Arrgh. Ooh. Is there a basement key around here? That from a friend. Station of drinks. Key anywhere? Anywhere? No. Okay. So that's outside. Quest available in there. All the quests are outside. Straight forward and in that building.
Careful! Or we'll get thrown out of the pub. We're already.
We're already out.
Come on. My invention is guaranteed to enlarge your
Honor the
A
magnificent.
moment of your time, my friend. Tell me, what do you know about your soul?
I'm good, like, so I've divine heritage.
Wrong.
Your soul is an ancient, wondrous thing, suffused with lifetimes of rich, delicious memory.
Which is memory.
It's tired, my friend, heavy with the burden of generations, and too weak to survive another turning of the wheel.
How much do you pay you to light my cell?
That's the beauty of it. The first treatments on the house. The moment you entered the city, I calibrated my invention to the highest setting and attuned it to your soul. So tell me, how do you feel? Better already, huh?
Use some ridiculous machine on my soul?
Another skeptic? Oh well. I can see my talents are wasted here. No charge for the treatment. Best of luck with your soul.
No, I don't trust her either.
Animancy, the mother of invention.
Yeah, what? How am I supposed to get in here? There's a trader. Is it on top or something? I'll have that, and I'll have that. I'll have all the stuffs. Okay. Okay, how do I get to the...
Yeah.
It wasn't that trader. I want to know how to get to this one. Yep.
You ever think, what if
There's a door right here.
Of course. What would you do?
I had one job, and I couldn't even do that.
Hey, Lieutenant.
Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
Can I help you?
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
I got time. What's the matter?
My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now.
3
They're
days?
still not here.
Why didn't you go looking for them? Disappeared before, haven't they?
3 times this month. They're going to be the death of me. They're besotted. I can't get them to think about anything else. Belena and
lovers.
Ferraro were my most promising recruits. Now, all they do is sneak off to...
Yeah. Have relations?
That's a delicate way to put it.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and I...
Maybe they're not finished. If you, yeah, join your show. Some leader.
Look at this place. Sinkholes to the left, bad crops to the right. Everyone here is exhausted. This is the first rest I've had in days. Meanwhile, the Animancers and Vidaro fiddle with their experiments. But that's no concern of ours until my rangers come home. The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on them.
Two young Nemdutin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look too...
Pour you a drink, good like? Well...
Zavi.
A godlike in the bone and bore.
Apologies for the ruckus outside. The Animancers never know when to shut their mouths.
Okay. Found it entertaining to watch.
I might be more amused if it didn't happen so often. But that's Animancers for you.
Animancers.
Except Giada and Glitchy, that is. They are the only Animancers taking the Dream Scourge seriously.
Good. Not taking Dream Scourge seriously is a mistake.
Try telling that to Vidaro and the Animancers. But the rest of us, we've all heard the rumors from outside. Animals gone mad. Terror stalking the wilderness day and night.
Those are true. I've seen the Dream Scourge myself.
Birds' bells, of course. If Emerald Stair runs out of food, we are in dire straits anyway. We've had crops fail before, but never food rations. The governor says it's just a temporary precaution, but I am not buying it.
Right.
So, we ought to drink while we can. Agreed? Anything I can get you?
I got for sale. Nothing I'm too bothered about.
Welcome back, envoy.
Envoy. I'll have that. And that. And that. Right, so let's look for them.
Publix. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giada didn't draw blood.
Surprised no one else backed her up.
I wish I could say the same. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place.
Right.
But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people. Especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
Dade Court is full of flatterers trying to win favour by telling others what they want to hear.
You make the wild sound downright peaceful by comparison. I'm impressed at anyone who can survive that. Or break out of it, like Giada. She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
Losing home is hard, especially when home doesn't love you back.
Sometimes that just makes it easier.
Hey, don't worry. We're talking about Giada's situation.
Right. Like, what did you think I was talking about?
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giada, but I'm glad to have her on our side.
Yeah. Agreed. Let's get some rest. Alright, little fella.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? So much for your vegetables, Envoy.
She's right, they're trying to ignore the obvious threat.
I don't know. In my experience, it's always the snake you don't see that bites you.
Is it?
Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject.
That's enough for now.
Pleasant dreams.
Can I... So I can get that up. Need 3 more steel chunks. Awakened Adra. Need another one of them. Primal flame. Need another final. Yeah, flame. Right. Okay. Exit here. Exit here, then we can. Oh, not this again.
The stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field.
Look for more.
The bars stifle us. We cannot recall when last we spoke. Hollow faces in a line. What has come of this place?
Yeah, it's a mess. As with incompetent now. I'm saying I managed. Yeah, I made this lasted this long.
The flesh starves, but the soul is resolute. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals?
Called animancy.
A new tongue. An unfamiliar name. A harvest grows. The dead rise. What do they hope to achieve?
Trying to influence nature.
Do they not trust us to tend? They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make?
Many people don't trust them.
The hound cannot recognize itself. It growls at its own reflection. Should we fear it too?
Yeah, what matters is how we use the knowledge.
Fire that burns the forest feeds the soil with its ash. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Those things are always weird. Yeah, B we want. Hello again.
Envoy, a pleasure as always.
Jetta wants your opinion on the Dream Scourge.
Giatta Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions.
Okay.
I have to ask. Is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
Yeah, banish was the word he used, probably to make it sound official.
That's our governor for you. Self-righteous even in his own ignorance. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm.
Really?
I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see.
Right, okay.
Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo. Yes, quickly and mercifully if you can. Silvo is
It's
one
already
of my
done.
revenants, my oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put a poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has come.
I had that with him already.
You did? That was quick. Poor Silvo.
She
He
didn't
was a
realise that I
bright
meant
young
before I talked to her.
But a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace.
Promise me some answers.
So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development.
Yeah, recent.
But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor.
Right.
There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
Find the source of the difference, if there's any hope of stopping it.
But how to find something so well hidden? Can something so metaphysical even be found? Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
Bit skeptical, but thank you for your insight.
And thank you for the interesting riddle. You and Giat are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you
Okay.
for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
I'll go and see them, which we've already spoke to before. Hey guys.
Giata was sent. Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend?
You do realise I understand you perfectly.
Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
Why are you talking at me like I'm some kind of specimen in a jar?
It's just that we've never met a godlike before. This is a big day for us.
Giata must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giata needs to finish her research. Deal?
Depends on what you want from me.
We want to know about the godlike, of course. You're the first one we've encountered in the wild.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go round the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Lucky, you think I'm lucky? This is what you wanted to know.
Forget what I think. Let's keep the focus on you.
Come back as a godlike.
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods.
I'm not even sure if it was a god that touched
Wouldn't
us
you
this
say
time.
that you owe something to the rest of us?
I mean nothing.
No need to take offense. We merely seek to learn.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
Hopefully people remember me in the ways I've touched their lives.
Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike.
These guys are
Credit to your
idiots.
dwindling kind.
So, Giata wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late.
Yep, that's
Do you
true.
want the good news or the bad news?
Some good news.
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Right.
That's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Yeah, how's
Giata
it
would
good
be
to-
interested to learn that the
Yeah,
Dream
they are pretty
Scourge
weird,
cannot
huh?
just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
assume not just any pillar would do, because nothing is ever that simple.
Trust in animancy to always find the most complicated way around a problem.
It would have to be a very ancient pillar. Giada would know the details.
What do I do about the entity tethered to my soul?
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh soccer, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Right, okay.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Those two are just crazy.
Change their minds.
Well, if it isn't my favorite godlike.
Equipment update the variable, apparently. Consult with Mondo. Where's Mondo? Why don't we do that? Dead ahead. Dead ahead. Whee. Is it you I need to talk to? Nope. Is it somebody in here? Nope.
I hope the gods
Yep.
save you for a damn.
Listen, if you need food, you're going to have to get in line like everyone else.
Elder Osana stole food. Can we help?
I don't think there's anything that can be done. I'm hoping the animancers can find a
I'm
solution.
not throwing
Honestly?
under the bus. Goodbye. And run. Like the fact that when you're not in combat you got loads of stamina. Oh, I can hear. There it is. Oop.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what are you guys doing?
Making it up?
Oh.
What about you? You're the envoy. Of all people, you should know.
About what?
I was out hunting for springberries yesterday evening when I saw a group of soldiers in the woods. I didn't linger long. I didn't want them to notice me, but they were adhering. I'm sure of it.
Where would they go?
I'm not sure. They looked like they were arguing. Maybe they were lost. I also saw the most unusual woman. She was alone, but I couldn't see her face behind the cowl.
Oh,
and
it's
mask.
Lodwin. I've been Inquisitor Lodwin. Keep your distance from
An
her.
Inquisitor? Here? In Emerald Stair? What did I tell you?
Barrett spells, give it a rest.
I wouldn't have taken Ludwig for a walk in the woods type, but who knows?
Something. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Open the door. Right, so we've got one more person to talk to before we return to What's the Chops. Why is it making me go outside again? Where am I going? This isn't the way.
And I really loved you.
Well, it wasn't outside, it's in a big building. An immense workshop.
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike.
Nobody
Welcome
expects
to
the
our
godlike.
modest workshop.
Jetta and I are investing in the Dream Scourge.
Giada, what a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay.
Right, the daughter's crying. I'm gonna have to go and see her. Just a second. Well, hopefully she's settled. Looks like my equipment's underpowered. Said your machine could help her research.
Yes, her theory of the Dream Scourge, I'm quite familiar. What I need is a stronger power source.
Can you just animate one?
We can't make something out of nothing. We're still limited by our resources.
What do you need?
I could use a large single block of Adra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove.
The risk of starting the obvious, standing in front of a massive Adra pillar.
Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgan queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgan in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delamgan queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards.
See what I can do.
Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Well, let's go. That Adragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
Now we gotta find an Adragon's hat. Okay. Right, where's that then? The Revenants, Sin Rangers, cabin, Adragon hat. Feel like all we've got to do is outside of the city now. Let's go out there. We'll have a walk around the city, see what we come across. I want to change this. That one. Like that. Let's have a look up here while we're passing. Who's missing Verno, yeah. Why was it just that? Ah! And that's his journal. There it is. The chest we were looking for. Spirit residue. Yep, fuel mess and Verno. Get in that door. Okay. A bird lady. There's a couple of doors to the outside, but can't do anything with them. That's cool. I think we'll have to leave it here because we'll carry on the exploration later. Another night. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I see you again soon. Next time, good night.